Do you want to learn how to monetize in the creator economy? Not just for live streaming, but what I'm going to share with you today is literally going to be a masterclass. We're making the internet your friend, career professionals, content creators, coaches, consultants, real estate agents, plumbers, business owners. I got you covered. It's another episode of Nez Nation Live. I want to see you in a few. Yo, 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 holy macadamia nut. Welcome to another episode of Nez Nation Live. Let me know if I'm coming in okay. It's so good to see you. We're talking everything live streaming. We're talking everything monetization. Holy macadamia nut. It's so good to see you guys. Come on in, come on in. Podcast listeners, replay viewers, we love y'all. And I'm so excited to talk about what we're going to talk about today. I'm going to do a few housekeeping items. So if you are watching this on the replay or listening to this on the podcast, feel free to fast forward a couple of seconds or minutes or so. And then we're going to jump right into the dope content, the best content. First, let me introduce you to who I am. I am Professor Nez. I'm a content creator, business owner, business communications professor, somebody who was able to leave behind the bureaucratic nightmare of that public service life, that public sector life, and live life on my own terms. And I did that through leveraging all of these beautiful tools, all of these beautiful attributes of the creator economy. And so I'm here to share everything that I've been doing. I've been live streaming since 2015, early adopter of Periscope, LinkedIn Live, Facebook, YouTube, you name it. I've been over 1,000 broadcasts in. I've built multiple streams of revenue. And so this channel, this platform is all about helping you to earn more, grow faster, and stress less. And you might be saying, hey, Nez, I'm a project manager. I'm a VP of information technology. I'm a business analyst. I'm a financial controller. I'm not a content creator. I'm not a business owner. I'm not a live streamer. I'm not a podcaster. What do I need to pay attention to you for? Because this is where everything is happening. Because this is relevancy. Because this is the future. You need to three-dimensionalize yourself, your resume, your certificates, your degrees. Holy macadamia nut, forget about your degrees. That's a two-dimensional context. You need to understand the times that we're living in. Currency, relevancy, understanding where the landscape is, where the marketplace is, where hiring is, firing, investing, consuming, creating, networking. It's all happening here. What's here? The internet. And over 75% of people on the internet are engaging in some type of social interactive platform or AKA media. And if I've been able to build multiple six-figure businesses, doing what I'm doing right now, if I've been able to earn more, grow faster, and stress a whole lot less, you can too. That's what this show is all about. And so consider subscribing. Consider, if you haven't already, make sure you smash that thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. Yo, Lewis, you recognize the shirt, brother? Oh, yeah. You see the hat? I don't think you guys have seen me bust a hat on the live stream show. Have you? Have you guys seen me bust a hat on the live stream show? I think not. Yes, no shave November. I kind of like it. I kind of look rugged and raw. I kind of look a little mysterious, a little dangerous maybe. Maybe that's just wishful thinking. Dangerous. There's nothing dangerous about Nez. You guys have to understand that it takes a ton of hard work. And the title of this show, How to Make Money with Live Streaming Monetization. If you never want to go live ever in your life, if you never want to hit that live button, this show will help you. If you're tired, you're sick of not getting compensated and earning the kind of money you feel you deserve, this show will help you. If you're a coach, a consultant, a small business owner, a content creator, this show is yours. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm so excited. Hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Consider becoming an insider. It's absolutely free. What do I mean by insider? This is my opportunity to really connect with you on a deeper level. Because these platforms, even though you subscribe and follow, you hit that bell notification, the algorithms are changing. Policies, terms of service are always changing. Sometimes you see, like what happened with Facebook recently, the entire platform shuts down. I want to have access to you. I want to be able to communicate with you. I want to be able to share the best information. I am your ambassador to the creator economy, helping you to grow your impact and your income online. By you becoming an insider and registering right now, it's almost a sure-proof, fail-safe way for me to always stay in contact with you. Let's see who's here today. We got Scully's House of Thrillers. Great to see you. George Fisher, thank you so much. I'm going to talk about the hat in just a second. Lewis, the greatest mods on the internet. Side Hustle Shuffle, good to see you. Brian, wow, everybody is here. Imad, great to see you. Oh, and by the way, some of you guys might not know this. Jonathan, great to see you. Hopefully you've shared this out. Tag me on Twitter. At me on Twitter. Kova the Technician. Good to see you. It's great to see you. Thank you so much. Imad says you look younger. I'll buy that for $1. Dr. Elo, good to see you. Make sure you share this out. Nano. And actually Nano is an amazing content creator in his own right. Nano's been with me since literally the beginning. Nano, I just want to say I salute you, sir. Very, very honored. So appreciative of you. I just want to say that I salute you, sir. Nano's been with me since literally the Periscope days back in early 2016, late 2015. Woo, it seems like eons ago. And, I see Ahmad is a member. Talk about monetizing with live streaming. I run a very successful consulting business, which content and my platform and my brand has been the engine for that consulting business. So I do YouTube coaching, personal branding coaching. I do all sorts of things. I do executive career coaching, helping, brands, businesses grow their presence, grow their sales, grow revenue. I've helped companies earn millions and millions of dollars in revenue. I am going to be taking my membership program to the next level. For just, a simple amount that you would pay for a Starbucks coffee, I'm going to be doing private deep dive live stream coaching. Basically, it's live coaching for members only, starting very, very soon. You might want to, if you're watching this on YouTube, you might want to consider joining. I mean, the amount that you pay for a mochaccino, boccaccino, locaccino at goddarn Starbucks, you could be getting, my coaching and consulting packages are very expensive. I don't come cheap. I have over 230 recommendations and 5-star reviews on my LinkedIn profile. And that's not just for helping executives and professionals. That's for helping brands and businesses as well grow their presence online, grow their revenue, grow their impact. You just might want to consider becoming a member of the Nez Nation family. And just for the same amount that you pay for 1 cup of coffee It's a monthly membership. You can cancel anytime. I'm going to be doing private, members only, live coaching, where we're going to be going deep into your business, into your brand, into your profession, helping you to earn more, grow faster, and stress a whole lot less. So consider becoming a member. Hit that giant join button because I got some stuff planned for y'all. It's going to knock your socks off. It's going to bust your brains out. It's going to explode your dome. I'm so excited. I got a lot of things planned. I'll be honest with you, I haven't been too focused on the membership program here on the channel. After I hit 10,000 subscribers, I created it with sort of what I'm talking about in mind, but believe you me, I'm going to be taking it to the next level. Joe Dexter, who's a member of the channel, I did a private coaching call with him. Imad, I've got you on the list as well. I want to grow this membership, get this membership growing, and then watch what happens. Now, we got to get into the content. And by the way, if you do have questions, this is still a live Q&A show, and I'm going to take your questions after I get into some content that's going to take your monetization for live streaming to the next level. But I do want to take your questions as well. And so in the pinned comment, there is a questionnaire form that you can just fill out. It takes 2 seconds, and I'll get to your questions. Maybe mods, you could share that again just in case. I would deeply, deeply appreciate it. Brian says, when are you going to drop your mixtape? That's a good question. I don't know. I just might do it. I just might do it. I appreciate that, Brian. That really means a lot to me. So the Sony camera giveaway and the free consultation giveaway. The contest has ended, so there's no more registrants or entrants. But if you've been paying attention to the stream, if you've been paying attention to what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, and you signed up and you registered, you have a chance to win a brand new Sony ZV-1 camera and a brand new, not a brand new, but well, it is new, a free consultation, which is worth thousands of dollars from yours truly. We're going to be doing that next Friday. Next Friday, 9 a.m. Stay tuned. More details to come. We're going to be doing a live giveaway. It's going to be live. So you got to be here. And it's going to be amazing. And so those of you that registered, you're in. The deadline is passed, so we don't have any more access, or we can't accept any more new registrants. But I also want to say this. I forgot to mention our sponsor. This stream is brought to you by the good people over at StreamYard. StreamYard is your unbelievably easy, user-friendly. I'm using it right now, being able to use the ticket taper, bring all these overlays up, bring all these comments up. This stream is brought to you by StreamYard. I've used every single platform, every single live streaming software on planet Earth. And I can just say with all honesty, that's why I use it all the time. StreamYard's the best. It's browser-based. You don't have to have any technical wherewithal. It's so easy. I can see all the comments. You can go live on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Twitch. I'm live with an RTMP link on Amazon Live as well. And so we're really grateful to you guys, StreamYard. Thank you so much for sponsoring the show. And here's what I was going to say. Those of you who missed out on the registration, hey, good to see you, Super Dave. Super Dave is in the house. Great to see you, brother. Those of you who missed out on the giveaway for the Sony ZV-1 and the consultation, guess what? If you sign up for a StreamYard account and get a free trial, you get a free trial. But if you sign up using the link in the description, I'm going to be doing a random giveaway. I'm going to be giving away cups. I'm going to be giving away StreamYard pillows. I'm going to be giving away StreamYard puddles, ducks, and StreamYard shirts. I'm going to be doing another giveaway very, very soon. So make sure you go sign up using the link in the description. You don't want to miss out on that. I'm going to be doing more giveaways. I mean, call me Santa Nez, for the love of God. You might as well call me Santa Nez, because in the month of November and December, it's giveaway central. Luis knows this, and so does Lewis, and so does a lot of other people. Jonathan, the best mods on planet Earth. You know, I sometimes give away cash too. So I've been hitting up people's Venmos live on air, giving away just straight up cash. So you never know what you're going to get on a Nez Nation live stream. So you want to make sure that you hit that subscribe button. You want to make sure that you come on in, and more important than anything, you want to make sure that you become a Nez Nation insider so you don't miss anything. So go get your free trial of StreamYard. A link is in the description. If you don't see it there, if it's not working, feel free to DM me or message me, nez@professornez.com, and I'll send you a link directly. Okay, but it is in the description. You might not see it on LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitch. Feel free to email me directly, and I'll send you a link for a free trial on how you can start using what I think is the best live stream software out there. I mean, there's a reason I partner with them, because I believe in the product, and I'm using it right now. Okay, we're going to talk about how you can monetize with live streaming, how you can make money with live streaming. Who's ready to jump into the tips? And then I'm going to take your questions. Give me a hashtag yeah. Good to see you, Tasha. Michael Peppertech. Say that 5 times in a row. Michael Peppertech. Antoine, Computer Pal Inc. in the house. Good to see you. Tasha, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about this in a second, and I'm going to screen share. How to monetize your live streams. All the different ways in which I make money with live streaming. And the beautiful thing is, y'all, is it can also be passive as well. It can also be passive as well. And so I'm going to talk about passive and active income streams. Oh, you don't want to miss this. Even if you're not a live streamer, this is going to pertain to you. So you got to stick around. We're going to jump right into it, okay? Have you guys, before I get into it, have you guys smashed the thumbs up? Have you guys shared this out and tagged me on Twitter? Make sure you do that. And give me a hashtag Team Raspy in the chat. Who knows? This could be my new voice. I don't know, because I'm never going to stop. And, I'm taking all the precautions. I'm resting as much as I can, but I kind of like it. I don't know. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Give me a hashtag Team Raspy in the house. Okay, we're going to jump right into it. The first thing you need to do, which is the most important thing, if you want to monetize any of your content, but especially your live streams, is you've got to build and grow a thriving audience and community. That's number one. And I'm going to tell you exactly how you need to do that. Again, this has to do with not just live streaming, but really, if you're a professional and you want to build a side hustle, you want to build a thriving community, you want to build a small business, you want to get paid, you want to be a full-time content creator, which we talked about in previous streams, this is going to help you. Dodo Jess on Twitch, good to see you. Dodo Jess, I hope I'm saying that right. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Welcome. Share this out. I'd really appreciate it. You've got to build and grow a thriving audience and community. Now, how do you do that? So how do you do that? How do you build and grow a thriving audience? Because if you want to make money with live streaming, I don't care if you've got products. I don't care if you've got services. You can't get brand deals. It's going to be hard to earn AdSense revenue if you don't have an audience. It's going to be hard to do affiliate marketing if you don't have an audience. And so you see where I'm going with this, y'all? You have to build. We're going to get into the particulars. We're going to get into the specific details on how and the different methodologies. But this is the most important. Before you even think about starting affiliate marketing, before you even think about, do I go live on YouTube? Do I go live on Facebook? Which, by the way, just really quickly, if you're a gamer, I think 2022, I said this before, 2022 is going to be the year of live streaming, the year to go live. But if you're a gamer, holy macadamian nut. If you're a gamer, it is a no-brainer that you need to go live as much as humanly possible. My wife and I started a new gaming channel in early 2021. Our very first upload was January 23rd. That channel is already turned into a full-time business. Our Facebook channel just passed 5,000 followers. We're 50% of the way to monetizing on Facebook, even though we've already monetized on Facebook. Our TikTok is growing like crazy. Our Instagram is growing. If you're a gamer, this is your year. But even if you're not a gamer, let's say you're, a cooking channel, you're a tech channel, you're a how-to educational channel. This is going to help you too. But I just have to say, gaming is almost like the path of least resistance. Gaming, I mean, YouTube has already invested millions and millions of dollars, if not more, into gaming. Facebook has recorded record numbers and metrics for gaming retention and gaming live views. I mean, gaming is insane right now. So if you're doing anything gaming, live stream should be a no-brainer. So you got to build an audience. You got to build an audience. And the way that you build an audience is you've got to understand what's going to make them want to opt in, want to check out, want to click, want to buy, want to purchase. You got to figure out end user psychology. You know, it's important that you think about yourself, of course. It's important that you think about what gives you purpose, right? It goes back to Aristotle. Purpose, audience, message. Everybody write those three things down. What most creators and live streamers end up doing, and they end up getting very frustrated, they end up quitting, they end up saying, well, I'm not, Professor Nez, or I'm not, Tim the Tap Man, or I'm not Dr. Lupo, I'm not Dr. Disrespect, I'm not all these whoever. I'm not getting anywhere. This is why you're not getting anywhere. Pay attention. Everybody write those three things down. Purpose, audience, message. You want to monetize in the creator economy, which if you missed our previous show where I shared Oxford Economics state of the creator economy, maybe one of my mods, if you could leave in the chat, maybe leave a link to that show. I'll also leave it in the description. This is just the beginning, y'all. This is just the beginning. I mean, we haven't even started yet. We have not even started yet. The biggest mistake that live streamers and creators make is that they start their platform, they start their content, they create their posts on LinkedIn, they create their posts or blogs or whatever, or their podcasts on Facebook and Anchor and Spotify, and they think about themselves only. They think about themselves only. That's a big mistake. That's a huge mistake. Well, all I need to do is talk about myself, right, Professor Nez? All I need to do is, share who I am and share why I'm important and share why I'm special and share why I'm so cool. That's the whole ticket, isn't it? No, incorrect. And you may even have this mindset that by talking about how great you are, talking about all your accolades, talking about all your achievements is the way to, that is in some way your way of growing an audience or serving an audience. Big mistake. I made that mistake. I made that mistake when I first started. So I don't want you to make that mistake as well. I really don't. And so the way to do it is you've got to think about your audience. You have to think about your audience. You've got to build a brand and you've got to make it all about them. So for example, if you're a tech channel, let's just say, for example, you're a tech channel. Who are the people that are going to get the most out of what you have to offer? Your information, your knowledge, your products, your services. Who are the people? You need to really do your research. Find out who these people are. What makes them tick? Not just demographics, but psychographics. Who are these people? What are their challenges? What are their problems? What are they going through? What do they think about? What keeps them up at night? What are their pain points? What frustrates them? And how can you be the solution to that? Your content, your brand, your advocacy, your message needs to be about how you can solve their problem. But first, you got to understand what their problem is. What is their problem? What is it that they're facing? Give me a hashtag yeah if that makes sense. Give me a hashtag yeah in the chat right now if that makes sense. Does that make sense, you guys? Give me a hashtag yeah. So you got to think about your audience. Build your platform, build your channel, build your business, build your services, build your product, build your live stream show, your live stream platform around the audience. If you think about them first, watch what happens. Watch what happens. And so this is what I keep trying to advocate all the time, and learn from the mistakes that I made and so many other people have made. When I first started live streaming, I thought it was all about showing who I was. And I thought it was all about, talking about what interested me, because what interested me must interest you. I thought it was all about what I thought was important. This is what I think is important, and you need to know this. This is what I think is crucial, and you need to pay attention. It was me, 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 me. It needs to be the opposite. You got to switch that around. You got to do a complete 180. because what matters to you might not matter to your audience. Very important. Why I'm sticking on this, why I'm staying here, is because it's the utmost important. I mean, it's before you even think about, creating, merchandise, creating products and services. You got to be real. You got to be transparent. You got to be honest with yourself. You got to put in the work, figure out who are these people. Let's say you're a cooking channel. What's your objective? My objective is I want to sell recipe books. I want to sell, affiliate marketing. I want to sell spatulas from Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, or whatever. Does Home Depot have spatulas? Probably not. What is it about the audience? Who are these people? What recipes? What foods? What is it that they desire to learn, to know? What transformation? This is the big one. What is the transformation that you can communicate to them? So I haven't even gotten to message yet. I'm sticking to audience. Really, I'm sticking to audience and purpose first. By the way, this also works if you're trying to advance your career. Because if you go into that interview, if you construct and architect a resume, a LinkedIn profile, and it's all about you, but it's not about the company, it's not about the position, it's not relevant to them who are going to be paying you. If you go into that interview and use the pronoun I, this is what I want. This is what I want my salary to be. This is what I want my benefits to be. This is what I want my hours and my overtime to look like. You're going to get passed up and you're going to be stumped thinking to yourself, why didn't they hire me? Why won't they get back to me? Because you made it all about you. Start with humans. Start with the audience. If you build around that, the money will come. I promise you. I promise you. Good to see you, Fran, on LinkedIn. Tom Nash is in the house. Good to see you, man. Thank you for the yeah. Thank you so much. Ooh, I like that, Lewis. Lewis says, #ThemTube. Have you guys shared this out? Have you guys smashed that thumbs up? So after you do this sort of macro, big picture, higher order, after you've identified who these people are, now you got to deliver. You got to actually go live. Okay? And I don't want you to overthink it in the beginning. You're going to stumble. Look, if you're wondering if you're going to suck, let me save and spare you the suspense. You're going to suck. Live streaming is live. It's live. You can't go into your editing timeline and take out all the mistakes. You just can't do that. Live is live, but I will say this, and I've said it many, many times before. If there's one medium that tolerates imperfection, it's live streaming. As a matter of fact, I've had streams where, and it happens all the time, where when I mess up, when I make a mistake, engagement skyrockets. Engagement actually skyrockets. So let me save you the suspense. If you think you're going to suck and you're worried about you're going to suck and that's preventing you from hitting the live button, guess what? You're going to suck. It's not a big deal. It happens to all of us. You need to go live. Hit that live button and use StreamYard if I were you. Link in the description. By the way, if you're not monetized or you're not in the partner program or if you're not a Twitch affiliate or what have you, I'm going to help you make money before you ever get included in any of the partner programs, because I've got some great things I'm going to share with you. So make sure you stick around. Make sure you stick around. Yes, side hustle. That's it. Side hustle shuffle. Great point. Audience, problem, solution. That's exactly right. I absolutely love that. Excuse me. Fran says, some of the biggest names in the content maker space Teach the all about me. You are right. It needs to be the other way around. It's absolutely, I love this comment. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave this up here for a second. Everybody look at that. Put yourself out there. Talk about how cool you are. Talk about how amazing you are. Share all your accolades. Be braggadocious. You got to have confidence. Fake it. This is the worst one. The worst one is fake it till you make it. Just fake it. You know, Tom Nash will agree with me on this. There's a bunch of fake gurus out there. There's a bunch of fake gurus out there. All you got to do, you see them on YouTube ads, Facebook ads. You see them on Instagram. I call it coconuts and yachts. It's that coconuts and yachts syndrome where they sit in front of a yacht with a fruity drink with an umbrella in it and say, hey, you want to make $1 million without putting in any work, without, a degree, without a certificate, without having to create content, without having to have a website, gosh, well, yeah, sure I do. What do I need to do? Well, you need to pay me $10,000. Oh, okay. Be careful. This is why I always say, verify everything that I'm saying to you. Don't just take it, nod your head, and do it. Verify it. Why does Professor Nez say I need to know my audience? Why does he say it takes a lot of work? Why does he say it's not going to be just money in the bank right away? Why does he say that building a business takes 36 months to 5 years? You guys, you got to understand, I've been doing this for my entire life. I didn't just build these multiple streams of revenue. I didn't just build multiple six-figure businesses just by, all of a sudden just, creating, hitting live on YouTube and bada boom, bada bing, money starts pouring in my bank. Going live on LinkedIn. It doesn't work that way. It just doesn't work that way. Like my grandpappy said. Did I just say grandpappy? I did. Like my grandpappy once said, anything in this life, anything valuable in this life will solely come from an exorbitant amount of blood, sweat, and tears, hard work. Anything good in this life, a marriage, a relationship, a business, a career, a project, a vision, an invention, a live stream business, a live stream show, a live stream platform, an audience, tons of hard work, period. That's it. That's it. Good job, Side Hustle. Good job. Hey, John, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and make sure you share this out. I'd really appreciate it because sharing is anything. And in the pinned comment, if you have any questions, I'll get to the questions in just a second. I'll get to the questions. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer those questions. And I'll get to those questions in just a second. You got to go live, make it about the audience. What is it that you've identified about yourself? What is it that you've identified about yourself that is going to bring value to that audience? Are you good with numbers? Are you good with investment strategy? Are you good at cooking? Are you good at fixing things? Are you good at architecture? Are you a builder? Are you good at strategies? Are you good at marketing? Are you good at, projects, project management, growing businesses? Are you good at gaming? What are you good at? Identify that purpose and then build everything around the audience. And then comes messaging. Here comes we don't talk enough about this, right? Purpose, audience, message. Now that you've identified who the people are, it aligns with what you want to do, your purpose. Notice how I didn't say do what you love, because that's ephemeral. If you do what you were meant to do on this earth, that's longevity. That's going to last. Purpose. Every human being needs purpose. I think the greatest purpose on earth is to serve others. That's me. You need to identify that. Once you've created an identity and you've identified who that identity will serve, Now you got to get it out there. You got to communicate it. So your messaging needs to be on point. Work on your messaging. I told you this is bigger than just being a live streamer. I mean, you could use this methodology, you could use this framework for anything in life. Building a career, building relationships, building a business, building a real life. That's what it's all about. I mean, that's just what it's all about. I love what you say here. John Chapman says, anything that has true value always has time and effort and hard work put into it. Service is key. Thank you, Side Hustle Shuffle. That's exactly right. We're going to get into the fun stuff. We're going to get into the fun stuff in just a second. I'm going to talk about and break down all the different ways that you can make money with live streaming. But if I don't talk about this first, all that other stuff means nothing. All that other stuff means absolutely nothing. You need to craft a compelling message. The most underrated skill in the creator economy is communicating your purpose to that audience. I already kind of mentioned this briefly. You know, you going into an interview, for example, and making it all about you is not a very compelling message. Talking about what you want your salary to be, talking about what you want your benefits to be, talking about what you want the position to be, is not a very compelling message. If you're a business owner or content creator and you're making it all about yourself and you're communicating what you want, what you think is important, what you think the audience needs to know, what you think is valuable, not what the audience thinks is valuable, that's not a very compelling message. Don't be surprised that you have 0 replay views. Don't be surprised that nobody clicks on your links. Don't be surprised that nobody clicks on your video ever again. Don't be surprised that nobody subscribes. This is huge. This is the higher order. This is the emblematic hierarchy. Purpose, audience, message. Don't ever forget that. Good to see you, Jonathan. Good to see you, DK4K in the house. I forgot your name, DK4K. If you don't mind, I'd really appreciate it. Anthony Locke is in the house. My man, Chris Jones. Good to see you, Chris. You like my hat? Well, guess what? Now that we've talked about audience, purpose, and messaging, are you ready for the fun stuff? Give me a hashtag yeah. Throw a hashtag yeah in the chat. You don't need to have 4,000 hours of watch time. You don't need to have 1,000 subscribers. You don't need to be in the creator program. You don't need to be a Facebook monetized. You don't need to be, you can do all the things I'm going to share with you right now to make money with your live streams. If you like this hat, one thing you can do, well, you might see the merch shelf there on YouTube, if you're watching this on YouTube. If you go to ProfessorNez.com merch, you can buy this cap, which, by the way, this hat is really high quality. It is an awesome, awesome hat. And we've got so much more stuff. We've got so much more stuff coming too. We're going to have shirts that have our mission statement on there, bringing more humanness to this digitalness. We've got so much stuff. We've already got a lot of cool stuff. I'm going to show you right now. And you can do this right now for free. And share this with your live stream audience for free. Start making money right now for free. I'm going to share with you my merch shop. This is one of the funnest ways to make money with your live streams right now. I'm going to share the screen. What you see right now before you, this is my merch shop. If you go to ProfessorNez.com/merch, you can create a merch shop. And you can see, by the way, that what I'm going to do here is You can also see, by the way, let me actually make this a little bit bigger. You can actually see there's a menu here, t-shirts. We've got stuff for men and women. We even got stuff for kids. We've got accessories. Here's caps. I'll click on caps. And you can see the different caps. You can see the one that I'm wearing right now. You can also see we have sun hats. We got beanies. We got other hats. I mean, this is all a shop that I created and that I earn revenue from in my sleep, by the way. We got stickers. I got one of these on my laptop. Okay. This is my merch shop that I created. I'm going to scroll down to the bottom and I'm going to leave a link in the description. If you click on open your free spread shop now, I did this with spread shop. You too can do this. Yuri in the house. Good to see you. Great to see you, Yuri. Chris Jones in the house. Great to see you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. You can start your very own merch shop as well. I'm going to leave a link in the description. By the way, guys, this is a print-on-demand store that you can do right now. You don't have to worry about being monetized. You don't have to worry about getting 1,000 subscribers. You could do this with 0 subscribers and 0 views. And I would highly recommend that you create this store before you even go live so you can share the link in your live streams. Creating a print-on-demand store, e-commerce, creating your own merch is a powerful, powerful thing. Grow with Angie is in the house. Good to see you, Angie. Fantastic to see you. Please hit that thumbs up. Please share this out. I would greatly appreciate it. Awesome to see my Clubhouse fam in the house. That's just one way. That's just one way that you can do it. And if you like the hat, that I'm wearing, you can get one now too. It's all cotton, really high quality. Spreadshop is my go-to for print on demand. And I'm also in talks with Lewis's people to create different designs. This is Lewis's shirt. Lewis is an awesome live streamer. Upgrade your skills. This is a beautiful gift from one of the best mods in the world, Lewis. Good to see you, Mr. Camera Junkie. I hope he's still here. Yeah, this is our main logo. DK4K is the hashtag Nez Nation with the university cap. You can also see it on most of our thumbnails too. If you look in the bottom corner, you'll see our logo right there. Let me take this banner off. Actually, let me stop this too. You can see right there in the bottom left corner, or maybe bottom right. I don't know how you're viewing it. But that is you're on LinkedIn too now, Lewis? Lewis is on LinkedIn now. Cool. Yeah, so that's our main logo. But that's our main logo. But, we've got other logos too. We're gonna do other stuff as well, because we've got our Professor Nez, logo as well, which you can see on our website, which is very similar too. And so, yeah, you want to create, by the way, you don't necessarily have to create just merchandise from your logo. Let's say you've got a great idea. I'm using our mission statement, right? So our mission statement here is bringing more humanness to this digitalness, right? Lewis has upgrade your skills. You guys can see that, upgrade your skills. You can, if you have any cool, I'm sure Angie's got some great catchphrases and slogans. And for our gaming channel, we're creating a whole nother shop. Lewis, you got to join our Discord first, man, for crying out loud. I can't believe Lewis hasn't joined our Discord. That really hurts my feelings, Lewis. I'm going to actually share, I'm going to share the link to our Discord. You guys feel free to join. So that's one way. That's one way. That's one way of doing it, is to create a print on demand shop, which is why you see me wearing my hat. I just cut my leg. So that's one way to do it. One way to do it is to create a merch shop. If you go to professornez.com/merch, you can see how I did it and get an idea. Oh, look at how he sets up all the tabs. Oh, look at how he, created this. And also, the people over at Spreadshop are pretty awesome. And they might even, be able to help you too. And so, and by the way, this is all free, by the way. This is all free. I mean, Chris Jones, you're in the chat right now. The Bo knows, creating your own merch shop, shirts, hats, beanies, buttons, stickers, all that stuff. Frempire says, what kind of mic? So if you're interested in that, Frempire, I would say go to Amazon.com/shop/Professor Nez. And I have all the products that I use and all the gear and tools that I vouch for. And so go check out Amazon.com. It's my very own Amazon influencer storefront. I am an Amazon influencer. I'm going live on Amazon right now. And that was the second thing. So good segue here, Frempire Eek. So we have print on demand, which you can do right away without having 4,000 hours of watch time, without having to be in the partner program. Print on demand. Create a print on demand shop, which is free. There's a link in the description. The second thing that you need to do, and by the way, you don't have to use Amazon, is affiliate marketing. What are some products, maybe services, right? That, SaaS, I mean, I talk about, this show is brought to you by StreamYard, right? And look, I get recurring revenue for my affiliate links. If you go try, I'm using StreamYard right now, right? I'm able to go live in all these multiple locations. This is affiliate marketing. And so it doesn't have to necessarily be products. Think SaaS, software as a service. Think subscription-based, reoccurring affiliate revenue, like StreamYard, like a third-party extension, like any software, Final Cut Pro, you can use that. Any kind of subscription-based service, you get recurring revenue, y'all. You get recurring revenue. So think about that. Think about that. Huge. This is absolutely huge. Thank you so much, John. I appreciate that. John says, I love the value and the gems you're dropping. This means a lot to me. Thank you so much. Now, you don't have to you don't have to use Amazon either. Even though I'm an influencer and I have my own storefront, which has a list of all the products, all the mics, all the lighting, cameras, everything. My man Ross Brand is on Amazon Live. Good to see you, Ross. Awesome to see you, brother. The mayor of live streaming. Honored to be, feel free to share a link to Ross. And maybe I'll have one of my mods share a link on YouTube to the predictions blog. That's going to be coming out soon to register and get the predictions that are going to be coming out soon, I'm assuming, right, Ross? Great to see you, brother. Happy Sunday. It doesn't have to be Amazon. It doesn't have to be. You can use affiliate links from Target, Walmart, Home Depot, any kind of apps that you think, again, it all has to do with the audience. It all has to do with the audience. And so if you're sharing things that have no relation to your audience, then, you're not going to get any sales. And if you're new to affiliate marketing, if you're new to how that works, let me just explain it really quickly. Affiliate marketing is basically you sign up with a company, and you can actually sign up with, these platforms like Impact. I can't remember. There's so many. There's ClickBanks, I think. ClickFunnels. I'm not even sure. There's a bunch of them out there. I know ClickBanks is one of them, where you can actually sign up for their affiliate program. And this is, by the way, you don't have to create anything. You don't have to do anything. You share a link with your audience that is a product or service that you think they need, and they know they need. Let me rephrase that. Anytime they click on it, you get a small commission. And by the way, it doesn't cost them 1 penny extra to purchase through your link. So a solution that they would have purchased anyway, but you actually, because you built trust with them, you've earned their trust. You recommended something to them because they know you, like you, and trust you. It doesn't cost them 1 penny more to click on your link. So it's a win-win. They get the solution and you get a commission. It's a win-win. I mean, affiliate marketing, I can do an entire live stream masterclass just on affiliate marketing. If you're interested in that, give me a hashtag yeah. Give me a hashtag yeah. Thank you, Ross. Livestreamuniverse.com/stream lead. Stream leader. Livestreamuniverse.com/stream leader. Awesome. For upcoming predictions. Thank you, Ross. Very, very important to always make it about the audience. Oh, I think this is a cool product. Oh, I think this is a cool service. Hey, Nez, how come nobody's buying from me? I'm not earning any commissions. My Amazon Associates, dashboard is, all I see is goose eggs. There's a reason for that. Because you're picking products that you think are cool, not products and tools that you know your audience. I mean, it's a reoccurring theme, y'all. It's a reoccurring theme. Audience first. Audience first. If you don't adopt an audience first mentality, it's hasta la pasta. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Like the great Roman general Cicero once said, hasta la pasta. There he is. There he is. Ross Brand, the mayor of live streaming. You want to talk about knowing how to monetize with live streaming. My great friend, colleague, former co-host, Mr. Ross Brand. Great to see you, brother. There's the link right there. Check it out. I'll also leave a link in the show notes for the podcast as well. Awesome, Angie. That's great to hear. Angie, yours is a no-brainer. You should be making thousands and thousands of dollars. And you will. And you will. If you're not right now, you will. Because, Angie, your audience is not a barometer of your subscriber count. Your audience is thriving. It is highly involved, deeply invested in you. And you're providing unceasing value. That's what you're doing. You're going to make a killing. I'm so proud of you. Angie is a awesome OG member of the Nez Nation family. I'm so happy for you, Angie. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything right. Really, really proud of you. Affiliate marketing. I could talk for days. I'm trying to think. I even have affiliate links for Canva, which I use to create my thumbnails and social media. I have an affiliate link for them. I don't know why I don't have. Welcome, Dr. Elo, to the Discord. Welcome, Dr. Elo. Good to see you. Good to have you. I just misspelled welcome. Yes, please. Thank you so much, Ross. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. And make sure you share this out. Affiliate marketing is one of the greatest ways to, and here's an example too. Let's say, for Angie's case, which she talks about hydroponics, she talks about gardening. Let's say she's using a specific gardening tool. If I'm a gardener, let's say I'm a budding gardener, okay? I have no clue. What are the right proper tools? What's the best way? My goal, my objective is to grow a garden that I can maybe feed my family and myself with organic, awesome, healthy fruits and vegetables. So that's the pain point. That's the challenge. That's the problem. Here comes Angie, and Angie says, hey, I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to teach you how to do that. And by the way, instead of worrying about what kind of rake do I need, what kind of gardening tool do I need, what kind of shovel do I need, what kind of seeds do I need, what kind of this or that, Angie says, hey, go check out the link in the description because I've got everything you need to get started so your garden can get cooking immediately. That's just one example. You guys, does that make sense? Give me a hashtag yes. Give me a hashtag yes in the chat if that makes sense. If it doesn't, I'm happy to take your questions. In the pinned comment, there is a questionnaire form. And Imad asks a question. Let me see if I can. Let's see here. Imad has a question. So does Jim. Okay. So Imad, let me get to your question here. Let me see your question here, Imad. I'm going to bring it up in the chat. I'm going to bring up Imad's question. So Imad says, if I'm understanding this right, hey, Professor Nez, by the way, the questionnaire form is the pinned comment. You should see it on LinkedIn. You should see it on Facebook, Twitter and Twitch and Amazon. Come on over to YouTube, but you can also leave it in the chat and I'll get to it. So Imad says, what if my branding client doesn't want to have a brand purpose? How can I proceed? Do I decline to work with him? Great question. This is a great question. By the way, guys, we not only have hats, we also have Nez Nation cups. Look how cool that is. Can you guys see the Nez Nation cup right there too? We got that too at the merch store. Again, that's at professornez.com/merch. Imad. One thing that I would say, if your client does not want to have a purpose or does not, it sounds to me it could be just a misunderstanding. If you communicate it in a way that says, look, you want this, right? Whatever this is. You want to earn more money, grow your presence, get a job, earn thought leadership credentials. You want to grow a business. You want to start a side hustle. Whatever their objective is. This is where messaging comes in. You got to communicate to them, Imad, and say, if you want this, you're not going to get it without this, aka a purpose, a core identity. Oh man, you didn't have to do that, brother. What an awesome dude. This is why I love Ross Brand. Ross Brand with the $4.99 super chat. I can't tell you, brother, how much that means to me. Congrats on 14,000 subs. I appreciate you so much, brother. Thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Always a mensch, a true mensch. My boy Ross Brand, the mayor, which there's other people, Ross, who claim that they coined that phrase. I came up with that phrase. I'm the one who coined that phrase because Ross Brand is the mayor of live streaming. He knows so much about this medium. Whenever I have questions about live streaming, I don't go to anybody else. I've been live streaming since 2016, late 2015, early adopter of LinkedIn Live, Periscope, Facebook Live, YouTube, you name it, Instagram Live. I was one of the first people to have a Facebook Live talk show. Ross Brand is even more OG than me. And so Ross, my hat's off to you, bro. Thank you so much for that $4.99 super chat. That really means the world to me. The mayor of live streaming. And thank you for including me. I mean, Ross has got this insane, Imad, I'm going to finish on your question. But Ross has got this insane, I mean, let me go to this real fast. He's got probably the greatest digital influencers, the greatest digital content creators, business owners, I mean, you could ever find in the business. I mean, the leaders in the industry in his yearly annual, I think this is the 7th annual, Ross? He's been doing this for a long time. And so go over to livestreamuniverse.com/stream leader. Go check that out and register. It's awesome. Thank you so much, Ross. I really, really appreciate that. So Imad, I want to get to your question right here, Anthony. This makes me very upset. I want to get to this question. This is a very upsetting question. Jim, don't go anywhere. I'm going to answer your question too. So Imad, let me finish with this. You got to communicate to them in a way that incentivizes their wants, their needs, their challenges. It's very, very important. Okay? Guys, stick around too. I have not finished. We talked about merch. We talked about affiliate marketing. I've got more ways for you to make money with live streaming coming up. So stick around. Anthony says, I want to keep trying with my channel, but part of me wants to throw in the towel. Very upsetting to hear this. Very upsetting to hear this. I'm going to answer this. I want to talk about this. By the way, let's all give Anthony a hand, please. Give him a big Nez Nation support. I want you to type in hashtag Anthony. Just put a hashtag Anthony in the chat. Or just put a hashtag support. Because, Anthony, your honesty and your transparency, authenticity has to be a part of your brand. Reputation cannot be secondary to revenue. Because if you want revenue, you have to have an exemplary reputation. How do you have an exemplary reputation? If you build trust with your audience. How do you build trust with your audience? By being honest and transparent. So I want to say, Anthony, yo, Shards of Gaming, great to see you. I want to say, Anthony, right off the bat, I appreciate your honesty. You know, Ross just celebrated with me and congratulated me with a super chat on 14,000 subs. I started my YouTube channel, Anthony, in 2017. 2017. I probably didn't know what the heck I was doing on YouTube until 2019, really. Actually, and Jonathan, I was lucky enough, Jonathan, if you're still here, I was lucky enough to be invited on Jonathan's podcast, The Entrepreneur's Toolbox. And I talked about this, that 2020 was my biggest year of growth on YouTube. Thank you, Jonathan. Jonathan is here. Thank you for all the support. Look at all the support you're getting, Anthony. Give a hashtag support for Anthony Locke. You know, Anthony, I've done everything you can imagine on this thing called Earth. I was a paper boy. I was a telemarketer. I was a bartender. I had a catering business. I helped my mother with her leather shoe business when I was 14 years old. I've been a business professor. I still do work part-time as a business professor. I've worked public sector, private sector. And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, without a shadow of hyperbole, the hardest thing I've ever done in my life is building my YouTube channel, building my brand, building my online business. But it's worth every bleeding minute. Anthony, you've just started, brother. You've just started. Even if you say, Nez, I've been doing this for a couple of years, you've just started. It takes decades. It takes a long time to build a real business. Don't believe all these people who are like, oh man, I got 1 million subscribers in less than 3 months or 6 months. I mean, they've been building trust with audiences way, way before they even did that. And plus, those are anomalies. It's not the norm. Is it possible? Of course it's possible. And let me just be transparent with you. There's been so many days where I wanted to throw in the hat and quit. There have been so many days where I wanted to quit. Trust me. Man, why am I not getting views? Man, why am I not getting traction? Man, why is nobody showing up? Why is nobody opting in? Why is nobody hiring me? Why is nobody da-da-da-da? There's been so many times. I quote Winston Churchill. When you find yourself going through hell, just keep going. Persistence. I say this, and I say it on Clubhouse. I'll say it again. Persistence is more valuable than talent. Persistence trumps talent. If you have both, you're bulletproof. Anthony, I know you. We've talked offline. We've talked real talk. Anthony, I know you. You're an OG member of the Nez Nation family. Anthony, I know you. You have talent. Just be persistent. You need to set your expectations. Set the right expectations. Hey man, don't look down on 72 subscribers, bro. That's huge. 72 subscribers is real. That's 72 people who've decided to give you something that they can never get a refund on, which is their attention. It took me years to figure out how to build a thriving community, how to build a thriving audience online. Now I'm teaching it to others. Now I've built multiple businesses, consulting businesses, content creation. I'm monetizing with affiliate marketing. I'm monetizing with, products, services. I'm monetizing in so many different ways through AdSense. Which leads me, good segue, so we talked about print on demand. We talked about merchandise. I'm not even going to mention AdSense because that's an obvious one, right? Or advertising revenue on Facebook, or even Instagram now is paying creators with pre-roll and mid-roll ads. I'm not even going to mention that. But being actually direct with your audience, okay? Some of you don't have super chats. Some of you don't have that enabled, don't have the eligibility. I don't have super thanks yet, even though super thanks is going to be an option. So if you're watching this in 2032 or 2031, hey, feel free to leave a super thanks. Hopefully I'm still around. Hopefully I'm still alive. Dave Heatherly on Facebook. Yes, Dave Heatherly in the house. Good to see you. Make sure you give this a thumbs up, and please make sure you share this out. Walter Wayburn, fantastic to see you. Please hit that thumbs up. Anthony's not going to quit. I know he's not. Look at this comment from... This is an awesome comment from the mayor of Livestreaming. The mayor of Livestreaming says, I remember when Professor Nez had a few hundred subs and how committed he was. And that's absolutely right. And believe me, I wanted to give up. Trust me, I wanted to quit. There were times I was just like, I can't, I'm not Casey Neistat, I'm not Marquez Brownlee. I'm not, Justine. I'm not, whatever. Take your pick. Don't quit, please. I'm begging you, don't quit. Is it hard? Yes. Does it take crazy commitment? Yes. Look, I'm not gonna beat around the bush. I love that. Dr. Elo has a great comment. Just picture 72 people in a conference with you. Looks full to me. Love that. John says hard work beats talent. Yes. Shards of Gaming. Imagine that many people in the same room with you. I love that. I absolutely love that. What I was going to say was this, and we're going to get into how you can start making money with live streaming, which is in a kind of donation kind of way, but not more actually constructive and more kind of legitimate, if you will. I'm going to talk about that in just a second, and I'll share with you how I do it. What I was going to say was, you know, there were days where I wanted to quit. There were days where I was like, man, I can't, I don't, nothing's working. I'm not doing this right. If you fight through that feeling, and this is, essentially what I was going to say, I don't have a lot of things in my life that don't revolve around two things: my family and my businesses. I don't go out on weekends. I don't go to bars. I don't go to concerts. I don't do a lot of recreational things, that take time away from what I'm really focused and committed on. I joke around and say I work 24/8, but in all honesty, it's pretty darn close. I'm not saying you have to do that, but what I'm saying is it does take that kind of commitment. It does take that kind of dedication. Of course, mental health is something I talk about all the time. I have a separate channel that I started called Stop Anxiety with Professor Nez. We just passed 100 subscribers not that long ago. You know what? Maybe one of my mods can leave a link in the chat in case you want to go check that out. It's a new channel we started about a month ago. It takes that kind of commitment. It takes that kind of dedication. I don't watch a lot of, Netflix. I don't watch a lot of Hulu. I don't watch Disney Plus unless it's with my kids, on the weekends. It takes that kind of dedication. It really does. And so I don't mess with anybody else. Does that make sense? Again, you do you. Find your balance. But my kids always joke with me, and I remember when I used to say this to my dad too. They say, hey, Dad, do you have any friends? You have any friends, Dad? I used to say that to my dad too. I couldn't imagine living life and just doing work and hanging out with your family. That seemed so depressing to me when I was 15, 16, 10, 9, or whatever. My dad never hung out with his friends. I'm not saying don't hang out with your friends. Of course, hang out with your friends. But what I'm saying is now I understand what he was talking about. I also understand why my dad used to go to sleep at 9 o'clock. Hello. Alpha Plays says, I know this is off topic, but when making videos out of your content, how did you learn to edit videos? By failing miserably over and over again. I started with iMovie. I still use iMovie, but I also use Final Cut Pro. Final Cut Pro is just sort of like iMovie 2.0. DaVinci Resolve is great. Premiere Pro is great. But think about the audience. This is a great question, Alpha Plays. Don't think about I'm Stanley Kubrick and I want to make this awesome film and I want to make it cool and I want to be artistic. Think about the audience. And here's what I do, which is a great tip. I think if you're ready for the best editing tip, I'm going to make a claim that this is the best editing tip on planet Earth. Not Earth, Earth. We're here for you, Anthony. We're here for you. We are here for you, Anthony. Oh, look who finally joined our Discord. It's about time, Lewis. Lewis, you drive me crazy, man. Jeez Louise. Share a link to the Discord too for other people in the chat, Lewis, since you are a mod, my main mod, Jonathan. Maybe Jonathan can do it too. I love having Jonathan here. Jonathan, Lewis, you guys are getting my utmost support and my utmost gratitude and appreciation. And I love you guys. I just want you to know that. We got other mods too. Seti's not here. Who else do we got as a mod? I can't remember. So who's ready for the greatest editing tip on planet Earth? Give me a hashtag yeah in the chat. Give me a hashtag yeah. I want to see some hashtag yeahs. If I don't see some hashtag yeahs, I am not giving away my best editing tip on planet Earth. I'm just not going to do it. I'm really not. Ross Brand left a question in the questionnaire. Thank you so much, Ross. I'm going to get to that. Okay, I'm starting to see some hashtag gaming. Shards of Gaming gave me 3 yeahs. All right, Shards of Gaming, you got it. Dave Heatherly gave me a huge one. Okay, cool. I love it. The greatest editing tip on planet Earth is this. This is the greatest tip on planet Earth. Spend 80% of your editing fuel, your editing energy on the first 30 seconds of your video. If the first 30 seconds are not absolute in fuego, which is Spanish for fire, the 2-minute mark, 3-minute mark, 5-minute mark, 8-minute mark don't mean a thing. I would say, let me take that back. I would say spend 95% of your editing energy on the first 30 seconds of your video. And what has been the common theme of today's show, How to Make Money with Live Streaming? Make it all about who? Somebody type it in the chat. Make it all about who? Who do you make it all about? Somebody type it in the chat. I'm going to bring your comment up. Thank you, Lewis. You don't have a hashtag button, Alpha? What are you watching on? I'm just curious. Yes, yes. Audience, thank you. Viewer, yes, yes, yes. Shards of Gaming says, honestly, I disagree the first 10 seconds. Absolutely. I would agree with that. I would say on a vertical video, which vertical videos are typically 60 seconds or less, the first second. On a tutorial, 10 minutes or longer, the first 30 seconds to minute. On a 5-minute video, 4-minute video, on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Reels, or I'm sorry, now it's called Instagram video. I was going to say IGTV, but now it's called Instagram video. The first 10 seconds for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. On a live stream, I mean, yeah, you know, take your pick. Just basically the first part of your video is the most important. The absolutely most important. Yes, look at Chris Jones. Chris Jones, the Bo knows. The Bo knows. And the Bo knows video. Nez Nation cup, y'all. Who wants to get a Nez Nation coffee cup? Go right now to Amazon. I'm sorry. No, not Amazon. Go right now, professornez.com/merch. If you're on YouTube, you can see the merch shelf right there too. Don't forget, we're doing huge giveaways. So if you haven't subscribed, if you haven't become an insider, do so now so you never miss out. It's absolutely free. Become a Nez Nation insider, a VIP member of the Nez Nation family. Who's an insider? I want to give me a hashtag why. I don't even know why you have to. You don't even have to. There's literally no logistical reason to put a hashtag. I just like saying that. Give me a hashtag yes if you are an insider. Give me a hashtag yes. I'm only doing you know what? I'm going to make a claim right now. I'm only going to do giveaways if you're an insider. So become an insider today. Become an insider today. Anthony says hashtag why. Awesome, Dave. Thank you so much. Yes, Ahmad. Annette is in the house. Annette, I can see you. I can hear you and I can see you. Annette is in the house. Good to see you, girl. Everybody's here. Yes, get your mugs, get your hats, get your shirts, get your products, the best products on planet Earth, over at professornez.com/merch. Okay, another way of making money with your live streams. Not everybody has super chats. And by the way, YouTube takes, 30%? 30% of your super thanks, your super stickers. I think that's way too much. I know Lewis does this. I'm sure Ross does this. I'm sure Angie, a lot of great content creators in the chat right now do this. Okay, Shards of Gaming just asked a very pertinent question. What's an insider? So it's basically the #1 newsletter on planet Earth where you can learn how to earn more, grow faster, and stress less. It's absolutely free, and you get notified every time I put out new content, every time I go live, every time I come up with a resource, a tool, anything to help you grow your impact and your income online. Do you want to be a full-time content creator? Do you want to advance your career? Do you want to be a thought leader? Do you want to earn real money so you have to do something you hate? That's what becoming an insider is. Lewis, #Earth. That's right. It's the best newsletter on planet Earth. Not Earth, Earth. I love it. I absolutely love it. Fantastic. Okay, so not all of you guys, Ross, I'm going to get to your question too. Please stick around. And Ahmad, I hope I answered your question. Not all of you guys, I got to take a bio break. We got to end this stream soon. Not all of you guys have super chats enabled. Not all of you guys have memberships enabled. Well, guess what? There is a phenomenal tool that I use, and it's in the description of this video, where if you provide insane value on your streams and you really serve your audience and you really serve them with profound value, your audience is willing to support you. And so the service that I use, and I know some of you guys actually use this yourself, is you can have your audience buy you a coffee. And so this is a really cool way to get support from your audience, okay? This is a really, really great way to get support from your audience. And I'll just leave it in the, I'll leave a link in the chat where they can buy you a coffee. Instead of saying donate, or instead of saying just give me money, say, hey, you know what? And you have to position this right. You got to have a strong CTA, a strong call to action. I just left the link in the chat, but they can buy you a coffee. They can also buy you a beer, buy you a pizza. It's basically a way for them, okay? It's basically a way for them to support you. That's what it is. It's a way for them to support you. And you can set up your PayPal. You can set up a referral system too, where you refer to other people. And so it's absolutely fantastic. And you know what? I'm going to use my other link from my other channel, which I don't have the login information for my Nez Nation one. But the second link that I just brought up is you can set up your very own Buy Me a Coffee, and it's absolutely free. You don't need to have super chats enabled. You don't need to have super stickers. You don't need to have 10,000 subscribers to enable memberships. You can start earning money with your live streams by having this link as a pinned comment in the description and position it right with a strong call to action and say, hey guys, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're getting value, for just $5, support our channel and buy me a coffee. All the proceeds go back into the channel so I can keep giving you free information and free content. That's how I position it. Choose your own methodology. Choose your own way. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is free to set up. And I just sent you a link in the chat right now, which is a free way for you can set this up. It takes seconds, and start sharing links, set up your payments, your bank account, your Stripe account, your PayPal. Start getting Monet on your live streams right now. You can do this right now. It's phenomenal. Shards of Gaming says, Nez, did you know YouTube is finally adding raids and possibly channel points soon? I did not know that. That's awesome. That's phenomenal. I love that. That's terrific, Shards of Gaming. This is why I love the Nez Nation family. You see, guys, when you come to a Nez Nation live stream, podcast listeners, replay viewers, we want you here live. You know, we go live every single Sunday, 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m., 9:30 a.m. Pacific, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. We go live every single Sunday. So make sure you're here. Make sure you are here. We'd love to see you. And so this is what I love about our awesome Nez Nation family. This is what I love about our Nez Nation family. You don't just get me, who's been in this industry forever, since 1575. I've been doing this since 1575. But you also get, look, Ross Brand, the mayor of streaming, Shards of Gaming, awesome content creator, Chris Jones, Anthony Locke, Angie, Lewis, the list goes on and on. Side Hustle Shuffle. I can't even name all of them. Look at who you get. You get all these amazing professionals, executives, content creators. Holy macadamia nut. You got to subscribe. You got to become an insider. All your questions answered. Everything. Kelly from My Vivid Life. Yeah, this is a good question, Ross. Ross says, buy me a coffee versus Patreon. I like Buy Me a Coffee. I really do. Patreon is fantastic, but I really do like Buy Me a Coffee. I like the positioning and the branding of Buy Me a Coffee just a scotch better. That's all I'm saying. No, nothing against Patreon. I have nothing against Patreon. Patreon is awesome. And yes, Patreon is a membership site, but Buy Me a Coffee has membership feature as well. So that's pretty cool. Well, you know what? I don't care how new you are, Shards, because you always have value. Kelly, My Vivid Life in the house. Make sure you smash that thumbs up and share this out. We'd love to. Well, actually, I'm going to end the stream soon, so you don't have to share it out anymore. But hey, replay viewers, have them watch the replay because there's a ton of value. Brian says, I thought you've been doing this since the 1600s. I've been doing this since 1325. I just don't want to show my age. I'm going to answer Ross's question on next week's stream. I love this question by Ross Brand. You guys, we go live every single week. And so we've talked about all these different ways on how you can make money with live streaming. And we've just covered the cusp. I'm going to keep adding more, keep talking about more. And by the way, don't forget, it's first come, first serve. If you're watching this on the replay, if you're listening to this on the podcast, the questionnaire form is in the description. It's in the show notes. First come, first serve. You can get your question answered on air, live. So make sure you leave your question in that questionnaire form. It takes you 2 seconds to fill it out, and I'll answer your question live on the air. And so we also talked about really the important stuff, which is bigger than just live streaming. It's actually something that relates to building a brand, building a business, being a content creator, which, by the way, content creator is a business. Content creator is a small business. It's 30% higher this year than it was last year. It's the fastest rising small business is being a content creator. I, Professor Nez, am your ambassador to the creator economy. Stella is in the house from Go Fish. Is it a Go Fish raid? Where's Toy Man? Good to see you, Stella. Awesome to see you. Walter says, I made my own Buy Me a Coffee on Wix. Now I get all the money. Very cool. Yeah, Super Chats and PayPal, they take, obviously, Stripe, they take a percentage. If there's a way that you can create value for your audience, and believe me, your audience wants to support you. They want to support you. If you provide for them solutions that they need to help them get over a hurdle, obstacle, or challenge, this is what we talked about earlier. If you're just joining us, you want to watch this from the beginning, because we dropped some major, insane wisdom grenades earlier. The best content on planet Earth, you're here. I'm sorry, planet Earth. So fill out the questionnaire form if you have any questions, and I will answer them next week. I am your ambassador to the creator economy. All the links to everything that we've been talking about and how you can make money with live streaming are in the description and in the show notes. Make sure you go check those out. And if you're interested in live streaming yourself, okay, make sure you go check out, okay, the free trial in the description. And you can try StreamYard. This is the best live stream software on planet Earth. This is the best live stream software, and I've used them all. I've used them all. I have done over 1,000 broadcasts, and I'm telling you right now, there is not a better, easier, user-friendly live stream platform, browser-based, than StreamYard. So go check out the link in the description. On behalf of the entire Nez Nation audience, I want to say thank you to Ahmad. I want to say thank you to Stella. Thank you, Shards of Gaming. Walter Wayburn, it's so good to see you. Thank you to Ross Brand, which Ross, make sure you come back next week. I'm going to answer your question. First come, first serve. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, DK4K. Thank you, everybody who was here. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Lewis, Annette. Thank you, Angie. Thank you, John Chapman. Thank you, Dave Heatherly. Thank you, Chris Jones, Alpha. Thank you, Antoine, Computer Pal. I just want to say, on behalf of the entire Nez Nation audience, I am your host, Professor Nez, wishing you a phenomenal week, and I'll see you next time.